17 Things I'm Not Allowed to Do Anymore by Jenny Offill and Nancy Carpenter. "17 Things I'm Not Allowed to Do Anymore." Here's the title page. Take a look at her outfit and see what she's carrying in her hand. A stapler. I had an idea to staple my brother's hair to his pillow. I'm not allowed to use the stapler anymore. Look, her brother's hair is still stapled to the pillow. I had an idea to glue my brother's bunny slippers to the floor. I'm not allowed to use the glue anymore. I like what the illustrator has done with this book. Some of her illustrations are colored and drawn, but some of them are photographs, like this glue lid, and the glue is a photograph. I had an idea to tell my brother he'd soon be eaten by hyenas. See, she's reading his palm. And here's a diagram of his palm. She says that this is the lifeline, this is the headline, this is the happiness line, here's the heart line, and this means eaten by hyenas. I'm not allowed to tell my brother's fortune anymore. I had an idea to walk backward all the way to school. I'm not allowed to walk backward to school anymore. I had an idea to do my George Washington report on beavers instead. Now look, she's erased part of George Washington's picture here on the board, and she's drawn a diagram of a beaver, and she has flat tail labeled, web hands, and whiskers. I'm not allowed to do reports on beavers anymore. I had an idea to dedicate my report to all beavers that ever lived. And up here she has a picture of beavers crossing the Delaware. Crossing the Delaware River is actually an event in George Washington's life. And here's the dedication to all beavers that ever lived. And here's a dollar bill. And notice how she has stapled a picture of a beaver over the place where George Washington's picture is. And she's called it Beaverville. And here it looks like something's taken a bite out of her report. And she wrote, "Beavers ate my homework." And the teacher wrote, "See me after class." I'm not allowed to dedicate my report to beavers anymore. I had an idea to tell the class I personally owned 100 beavers. I'm not allowed to say that I own beavers anymore. And back here's the report that she's writing. Some of it says, "I don't own beavers. I really don't own any beavers. No beavers live here." I had an idea to show Joey Whipple my underpants. I'm not allowed to show Joey Whipple my underpants anymore. Look, Joey Whipple looks like he's telling on her. I had an idea to set Joey Whipple's shoe on fire using the sun and a magnifying glass. And here's the beam of sunlight being magnified through her magnifying glass. I'm not allowed to set Joey Whipple on fire anymore. I had an idea to walk backward all the way home from school. Crossing guard at the door. I'm not allowed to walk backward home from school anymore. I had an idea to freeze a dead fly in the ice cube tray. Now see, her brother has a glass of ice, and in that ice cube right there is a dead fly. I'm not allowed to make ice anymore. Looks like even the dog is upset here. I had an idea to wash my hands in the dog's bowl before dinner. I'm not allowed to wash my hands in the dog's bowl anymore. Look at the bar of soap there. This is my favorite page. Look, she's using her fork to flip a piece of cauliflower. I had an idea to give my brother the gift of cauliflower. I'm not allowed to give the gift of cauliflower anymore. I had an idea to order a different dinner from my mother. I'm not allowed to pretend my mother is a waitress anymore. I had an idea to tell the sad story of a mother who fell into a volcano. And see, here she has a doll that's turned upside down into her volcano that's made of mashed potatoes. I'm not allowed to tell sad stories about volcanoes anymore. I had an idea to pretend I'd been struck deaf when I heard, "Go to your room." I'm not allowed to pretend I've been struck deaf anymore. And here the illustrator has put in the drawings for the signs from the American Sign Language. This means not, this means pretend, this means deaf, and this means anymore or again. I had an idea that I might run away to live with the kind and happy beavers. Wonder why she needs a saw if she's going to live with the beavers. And look, she's wearing swim goggles. I'm not allowed to talk even a little bit about beavers anymore. There, her mother has sent her back to her room. I had an idea to say the opposite of what I mean to trick everyone. And there she's hugging her mom and she's saying, "I'm sorry." I am allowed to say the opposite of what I mean forevermore. She still has the stapler. Thank you for joining me.